to the Friday Show. Today I'm going to be reviewing the movie Annihilation from Netflix. Yeah, this movie is not getting a theatrical release for people not living in the US or China. Why, you may ask? Because Paramount was not confident in this movie. So they sold it off to Netflix to do handling of the release of this movie outside of the US. So even territories like the UK are not getting this movie. And it's kind of a shame, really, since some studios are not confident in sci-fi movies or other movies in general that are not superhero movies and Star Wars movies, and they're just like, I don't feel this movie would do well, so they sold it off. I'm not dissing superhero movies. In fact, actually, this shelf is mostly filled with superhero stuff and Star Wars stuff. Really, yeah. I mean, that's okay. You can see that. That's a Rocket Raccoon thing. Oh my God, that still has batteries. Okay, that still has batteries after all these years. That's from 2014, from the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I have a Batman thing here, Avengers, an Infinity Gauntlet comic. But the thing is, those are the types of movies people see. They do not like to see smaller sci-fi movies, and I'm part to blame because I usually don't see these smaller movies. I mean, I didn't see Gravity or Arrival or Blade Runner, and I'm part to blame in this and why movies like these are bombing. And yeah, let's talk about the movie. This movie visually is amazing. The visuals here are, I can just summarize it as art. They look outstanding, and it's just pretty, so pretty to look at. And I'm finding the word. I mean, it's just beautiful. Even the stuff that can kind of be like horrific, it's just like, I like this place. The cinematography is good. The shots are good. Like, I really like this environment they are in, and it's really unique. And this is also a horror movie, so there are a lot of horror elements in it, and at least a lot of tense scenes. Scare Bear. It leads to a lot of tense scenes and a lot of really disturbing imagery. Like, I was like, wow, that's graphic. Wow, this it's something like from a Mortal Kombat game, and like there's some graphic imagery here, and it will sure frighten a lot of people. And the concepts here are really unique, and I like the world. Like I said, I like the world they're in. The soundtrack is pretty nice as well. It's not the typical sound or orchestral soundtrack. It has its own uniqueness to it. The thing is, I didn't love this movie. I like this movie, but I did not love it as much as other people do. Like, who give it a 4 and like a 4.5, a 5. I was just personally not as invested in the story as I wanted to be. And that's probably because there was a lot to digest in this movie, and it's you have to think in this movie. I'm not saying like you don't have to think for movies like Black Panther and Star Wars, but this movie is, wow, I sound pretentious. um you really need to concentrate as much as possible, and because it does not spoon feed you with information. It really does a job where I can't put the words to say. This movie is really unique, basically. I thought the performances were good. Natalie Portman was good. Oscar Isaac was good. Jennifer Jason Leigh, Tessa Thompson. They were all really good. Oh my God! I just realized Tessa Thompson is in Thor Ragnarok, and Natalie Portman in the first two Thor movies. So basically, Tessa Thompson replaced Natalie Portman's character, even though Tessa Thompson was in a love interest in Thor Ragnarok. And Oscar Isaac filmed this movie in The Last Jedi. Like, I'm pretty sure he said he filmed this movie like in 2 days, like at the same time, because it was nearby studios, and it's impressive, that guy. I mean, he's a really good actor, and he does a pretty good job in this movie, even though he's not in a lot of it. Annihilation is a movie that is unique. It's different from movies. It has a lot of good concept. It's terrifying at times. They build tension well. It visually is amazing, and it's a shame it's not a lot of people are you can't see it on the big screen. But at least with the Netflix deal is some people who usually won't see this movie, they are gonna be able to watch it via Netflix since it will reach a wider audience, and that is the beauty of Netflix. Movies like this, which are probably going to get, which are gonna bomb, and I'm pretty sure this already bombed in America because everything got crushed by Black Panther. Even Disney's movie A Wrinkle in Time, that got crushed by Black Panther. Everything that goes the Black Panther's way bombs because Wakanda Forever. Yeah, because yeah, everything that T'Challa just like, right. This movie is unique. It's different, and since it's on Netflix and most people can see it on Netflix, except those poor Americans. But hey, I don't get the Oscar movies. I haven't seen The Disaster Artist yet, even though I want to see it. Basically, everyone has a chance. Most people in the world have a chance to see this movie. I did love it. I highly recommend it because it's such a different movie. And for that, I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Yeah, I really wish I liked it more, but I will definitely rewatch this. Not this week or not even in the month. I'll probably rewatch it later down the year to fully digest my opinion. Maybe I just did not get it because I'm probably a dumb guy who only likes Star Wars and comic book movies. That's Migo from the Fry Geek Show. Out.